So yeah, welcome everyone. So I've been getting this question about the blank and double game weeks a lot, and yeah, I'll talk about them one by one. And I think now 24 and 25 have been confirmed as a double game week, right? But we still don't know about 26 and 27. It is kind of still on the air, so we still don't know about 26 and 27. We have to wait for official announcements. So, but still, we got some charts over here. We'll talk about it all. So 29 is also supposed to be a blank game week, but nothing is confirmed yet, right? It's just like predicted. So for now, let's just talk about game week 24, 25, 26, and 27. So yeah, from this chart, I got this from Ben Quellin's Twitter account. So from this chart, we don't have to talk about all of it right now. I think we just talk about the game week 24, 25, 26, and 27, where 24 and 25 is confirmed game week. And I'm not going to talk about all the team because 26 and 27 have not been confirmed as double game week yet. So from 24 and 25, we'll only talk about Mancity, Everton, Fulham, Burnley, Southampton, and Leeds. Now, looking at this chart, right, I think easily we can say that Mancity, Everton, and Burnley, those three are the teams we should be kind of targeting right now because they have double game week in 24 and 25, right? Not in both of them, like Mancity have in 24 against Tottenham and Everton, right? Everton has Fulham and Mancity in 24. Burnley have Crystal Palace and Fulham. So particularly if you are watching this video just for game week 24, I think you should go for Burnley defenders. I think there's much value there. Maybe me, Pope, Lowton, these kind of players, right? And if you look at game week 25, 26, and 27 also, if you look at the chart, I feel like you should be targeting Man City and Everton players. Not Burnley also seems fine, but still, as I said, 26 and 27, nothing is confirmed about that. It's still predicted, still, right? But still, if you look at Burnley's fixture at 26, it looks like Spurs and Leicester. I particularly don't see a lot of clean sheet there, right? But when you look at Man City and Everton in game week 24, they have Spurs and Everton. Man City have Spurs and Everton, which means they are good for attacking returns. And again, from Man City, it's about the rotation risk. Like we do know about the rotation risk in Man City. And I think Diaz, if you have Diaz, I think just leave him there. I personally kind of knew about the Man City double game weeks in upcoming days, right? So I already bought three Man City players in my team. I have Diaz, Cancelo, and Gundogan, right? So I have been kind of preparing for the double game week from early days. And I'll show you my team in a while, and I'll talk about that too. But for now, in general, I think you should be attacking Man City, Everton, and Burnley players at least if you are just looking for 25, 20, 24, 25, 26, and 27 for double game weeks. Now I'll go team by team, right? I'll just go one by one, so it would be way more easier to navigate, right? So I'll start from Leeds, right? So Leeds don't have any games in game week 24. Like they have no double game week in game week 24. They have double game week in 25 against Wolves and Southampton. So they don't have double game week in 26, but they don't have double game week in 27 also. But the thing about Leeds is, according to what Ben Crellin has said, Leeds are the only team as of now, as of when I'm recording this, Leeds are only team who will definitely have at least one game in game week 29 in the blank game week. So 29 is supposed to be a big blank game week, I guess. Nothing is confirmed, but yeah. If you are planning for the blank game week in 29, like a lot of things can change until game week 29, right? So if you are one of those planning for blank game weeks and you don't have free hit or anything and you don't have any kind of chips, I think holding on to Leeds player might work out, right? Because as I said, in 29, Leeds are the only team that will have a game against Fulham without any kind of disruption. Like they will play in game week 29. So Leeds are the only team with that, and also they have 25 game. And also they have double game weeks in game week 25 against Wolves and Southampton. So I personally already have Bamford and Dallas, right? And I feel like maybe I might triple up with Rafinha there because Rafinha has been doing good right now. Rafinha, Harrison, they don't look that bad, right? Like they are kind of inconsistent, but still, I think I might take chance on 3 Leeds player. I just don't know yet. But if you are one of those looking at Leeds player, it should be Bamford, Dallas, Rafinha, and Harrison, maybe those kind of players. Like I wouldn't expect a lot of defensive returns from Leeds, right? They don't look good, but again, Dallas kind of playing like an attacker right now. So I think there's a lot of value to Dallas considering his price and where he plays in the team. So I feel like those 4 are the players you should be going for when it comes to Leeds. Now, moving on to Southampton. So Southampton don't have double game week in game week 24. That's confirmed. But they have double game week in game week 25 against Chelsea and Leeds. So Southampton, I personally don't like rate them as the best defensive team, because now they don't have Vestergaard right now. They don't have Walker Peters. So like Ward-Prowse also played as a right back in one of their games. So we can see the scarcity that's going on in Southampton's team, and they conceded 9 against Man United. So what I think is defensively, I wouldn't be super interested in Southampton, right? So if I just targeting Southampton player for game week 25, I think maybe go for attacking players, maybe Ings because he's on penalties, right? Maybe Ings. If right now I'd wanted to bring any player from Southampton, it should be Ings. And another thing about Southampton is they have a double game week in game week 25, and also it's predicted that maybe they have a double game week in game week 27 and in 26 too. So we don't know yet. It could be in game week 26 against Everton and Spurs, right? Southampton could face Everton and Spurs in 26, or Sheffield and Man City. So we don't know yet. That's not predicted yet. But for now, we do know is they have double game week in game week 25. So I think if you bring at least one Southampton player, maybe Ings, I feel like it should be Ings. I think it will help you in game week 25 as they have double game week, and maybe in game week 26 and 27 also. Now, as I said, I think the team you should be looking at right now, defensively at least for game week 24, is I think it should be Burnley. I think there's potential at least 1 or 2 clean sheets there. Now they could be sloppy. Burnley is not the most consistent team, but still, I do believe Burnley are a better defensive side than their attacking side, right? So Burnley face Crystal Palace and Fulham at game week 22. So I personally feel like I need at least one of the defenders from Burnley. As I said, I don't know yet who. Maybe Lowton, maybe me, maybe Pope. I just don't know yet. So it also depends on what kind of strategy you are going for. Maybe you are thinking of using some kind of chip. Maybe your free hit. Maybe your bench boost. Maybe wildcard. I don't know. Yes, but still, I personally think I'm not using anything in 24 or 25 yet, because it's not the biggest, double game week. So I still have my triple captainship and bench boost left. I don't have my free hit, so I could maybe use something in game week 24. It looks like a bigger one, a bigger double game week than the game week 25. So I don't know yet. I've not decided anything. So for now, all I know is I think I need at least one Burnley defender for game week 24 at least. And another thing about Burnley is it is also predicted that maybe in game week 26 there might be a double game week for Burnley against Spurs and Leicester. So it's just predicted. It's not anything sure, right? So for me, I think Burnley defenders are my top priority right now. Looking at their price, right? Even if they don't keep a clean sheet, I think I wouldn't be too worried, because like Lowton is 4.5, Ben Mee is 4.9. Like that's not a lot of money. So I think I might just take chance with Burnley defenders. So as I said, if you are planning for the double game weeks, I think Burnley defender, at least one of them looks like a must. Now, I personally don't think I'm going to use any of my transfers for Fulham players, right? But still, Fulham also have double game weeks, double game week in game week 24, and maybe in game week 26 also. It's not decided, right? Or we have to see what happens. So let's just talk about game week 24. So they will face in game week 24. They will face Fulham, will face Everton and Burnley. So I personally am not a big fan of Fulham, to be honest. Like, yeah, I'm just not. West Brom, Fulham, Sheffield, like, they have not been the best team right now to target, right? Maybe there are some players like Cavallero or Reed or these kind of players, maybe, but still I wouldn't go near them. As long as I think Burnley already seems like a punt to me, right? And moving to Fulham, it just seems like pushing it too far. So for me personally, I'm not looking at any Fulham players unless I have very low budget, or unless I need to get a double game week player and I don't have the option of like Burnley players, or I don't know, Everton, Mancity players, like, and I have to go for Fulham players. Maybe I'll search for one of them, but I think Fulham don't come at the top of the list when it comes to priority for the double game week players, personally for me. And now talking about Everton, right? So James Rodriguez was kind of benched against Leeds, but still they got the result, right? So Leeds is, I don't know, one of those teams who's not doing good home and they're kind of playing good away. I just don't know. So Everton now, DCL looks like an obvious pick, right? Dina might be the one, but still, Dina against Man City, I don't see a clean sheet there, right? And still, Everton, I don't like the defense, right? Attacking wise, they are one of the best teams. Like, trust me, they are. So if you are going for players like Richarlison, I think if there is a 100% chance that Sigurdsson does not play, and Richarlison is on penalties. That is the only reason I would go for Richarlison and not DCL, right? So I think DCL is still one of the best pick when it comes to the center forward for that kind of price range, right? And maybe James Rodriguez because he's on corners and direct free kicks. Digne also maybe, but still, as I said, I don't see a clean sheet in game week 24 as Everton face Fulham and Mancity, right? I don't see against Mancity any kind of clean sheet for Everton. So personally, I would go for attacking choices in Everton, maybe James Rodriguez or maybe DCL. So those two are my picks when it comes to from the Everton side for game week 24. Now in game week 25, they don't have any kind of double game week. Everton, they only have in game week 24. So it is predicted they maybe might have the double game week in game week 26. Right now, it's not sure. Maybe they'll have a double game week in 26 against Southampton or Aston Villa or West Brom. So it is just kind of predicted. So if you bring Everton player, they might have 2 double game weeks in space of 3 game weeks, right? In between 3 game weeks, there'll be 2 double game weeks for Everton. So that does look like very tempting kind of offer. So I feel like Everton also, if you are targeting Everton player, I don't think it's bad at all. Now, finally, as I said, I think the best team to go for right now is Man City, because Man City doing good defensively. I think they have now clipped 12 clean sheet in last 13 games, right? So Man City looks like the ideal team to target for if you want to buy 3 players from a single team for double game week, right? There's no question about it. The fixtures are not the best one. Like in game week 24, Man City face Spurs and Everton, right? So not an easy team to face, but still they are Man City. So I don't see a lot of problem if you have 2 defenders in there. If you have 2 midfielders like Sterling and Gundogan, I think I'll just leave them there, because at the end of the day, I think I would still consider players who have 2 games than 1, although it's easy fixture. So yeah, I think if you have Man City players, just leave them there, because they have 24. They have double game week in game week 24, and they still are kind of predicted to have maybe another double game week in game week 26 or 27, right? So it's not confirmed in 26 and 27, but for now, all we know is they have double game week in 24, and they have been looking good. And as I said, the main problem with Man City is the rotation. Now it looks like Diaz. If you have Diaz, I think you don't need to worry a lot, right? Maybe even Gundogan, I don't know. Until De Bruyne returns, maybe Gundogan is also safe because he has been playing consistently. Now Ederson is another player you don't have to worry about, except for those 3. Maybe not Gundogan. Maybe Diaz and Ederson are the only ones you don't have to worry about. Except for that, I think it's just about luck, I guess, right? We don't know what Pep will do, but still, as I said, if you want to go for 3 players from any team for double game week 24, I think it should be Man City players and also Burnley defenders. Now, as I said, only 3 teams. I'll just talk about not just 24, but looking at upcoming double game weeks, potential double game weeks in game week 26 and 27. I think you should target Man City, Everton, and Burnley. I can't stress this enough, right? Because as I said, they already have double game week in game week 24, right? And maybe they will also have double game week in 26 and 27. And another team who also has game week 20, double game week in game week 25, and also maybe they might have a double game week in game week 27 is Southampton, right? So I think if you are targeting just for game week 24, right, go for Man City and Burnley. Man City, any player, it does not matter, attacker or defender. For Man City, I think you should maybe go for attackers, right? Looking at the fixture, because they face Spurs and Everton. For Man City, maybe attackers. And when it comes to Burnley, for game week 24, I think you should go for defenders. But if you are planning ahead, right? If you are planning for after 24 and you are kind of preparing for the big double game week in maybe game week 26 and maybe a small one in 27, right? They also predict that a small double game week in 27. So what you could do is, if you are planning not just for 24 and for maybe 25, 26, 27 potential double game week, what you could do is just target Man City, Everton, Burnley, and Southampton players. Those 4 are the teams that you should kind of target if you are planning for game week 24, 25, 26, and 27, because 26 and 27 is also predicted at double game week, right? And the only teams that have double game week in game week 24 and 25, and again, double game week in game week 26 and 27 are Man City, Everton, Burnley, and Southampton. Those 4 teams. So yeah, for a longer term, just target those 4 teams, right? Except for that, I don't have much to say. Like this, I know this is kind of maybe confusing for new FPL managers. So you can just feel free to just DM me in my Instagram, right? I have left my Instagram link in the description and also on the screen. So what you could do is just DM me. I'll try and explain you guys. So this chart might be kind of difficult to understand. So yeah, this is all I can do. Now, this is what my team looks like, right? So I have two Leeds players, Dallas and Bamford. So as I said, Leeds are the only team that are confirmed to play in game week 29 as of now, because we know that game week 29 is a big blank game week, maybe potentially. So only Leeds players are the ones that will play in game week 29. So I think I'll hold on to Bamford and Dallas. I think there's a good value in them, and maybe I'll also try and get maybe Rafinha there in place of Son or maybe someone, but not this week because Son will play West Brom. So although like Spurs are not doing good at all right now, I think I'll just give him a chance for this week at least, because this week, game against West Brom was the reason I kind of brought Son. So I think for this week at least I'll just leave him there, right? I already have Calvert-Lewin there, right? So I don't worry a lot about Everton asset, because I think I need at least one of Everton. Maybe also Ings. I don't know about Ings. Like, Ings does not look necessary from Southampton, but I think if you have Ings, I think it will help a lot, right? So I personally, what I think is maybe I'll just remove, I don't know, Kufal or any of those for, I think it should be Kufal for maybe a Burnley defender. Now it might be low on me, I don't know yet. So another thing I could do is maybe bench boost in game week 24. So I could bench boost in game week 24. It is not the biggest one, right? It's not the biggest double game week, but still, I could bench boost there, or maybe wait until game week 26 to bench boost. I personally have bench boost, so I don't particularly feel like I need to use my wild card yet, because my team looks fine. So I'm not like any kind of hurry to use my wild card yet. So as I said, for now, all I know is I want a Burnley defender, right? Maybe Ings from Southampton, looking at this team, right? Maybe one more Leeds midfielder, maybe Rafinha, right? So yeah, I'm particularly just trying to target the Southampton, Leeds, and Everton and Mancity asset. Those four teams. Except for those four teams, I don't think I'd want to make any kind of changes in my team. I'll just target those four teams for until at least game week 27. So about the chips, I've not decided a lot yet. So I'll talk about that maybe in my live streams, right? Because for now, I feel like I need to use at least one of them in game week 26, the big double game week, right? So I've not decided yet. Let's see what happens. So yeah, as I said, this is all I have to talk about right now. If there's any confusion, please feel free to join my stream and feel free to DM in Instagram. So yeah, I see a lot of managers kind of confused between how the bench works, how the vice captain and captainship works, and these, I think those are very simple kind of things when it comes to FPL. So but still, if you are a new manager, I think just don't feel shy to just DM in the Instagram. I'll help as much as possible. Like, I'm not an expert at anything, but still I'll try and help. So yeah, this is all I know about the blank and double game weeks for now. So we'll talk more in the streams, right, in upcoming days. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye.